Welcome to the River City Hardball podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Gibson. A pleasure to welcome on a couple of guys from St. John's Country Day in Orange Park, Florida. The head coach of the Spartans is Tom Lucas. A shortstop on his program, Shawn Andrade, joins us tonight, a 2023 playing for the Florida Prime Dodgers scout team this summer. Guys, I appreciate your time this evening. Shawn, what's this summer been like for you, man? I know you're garnering a lot of attention.
Yes, sir. It's been really good. You know, me and my teammates, we've been playing really well out there this whole summer. We've been going out there and competing against like the best kids in my whole class. We faced a kid, I think it was 2 weeks ago. We faced a kid throwing 95, and it was tough. It was real tough, but we battled through it, and it's been a really good summer. All around, just having fun. That's it.
Coach Lucas, you get to coach him at the high school level. Also, you get to coach his summer showcase team. What have you seen this summer from Shawn?
A lot of maturity with Shawn. He's a kid who had to play in the shadows this year and the last couple of years of Connor Moore at St. John's. And then I think whenever he came out this summer, he thought, okay, well, now I'm going to be the guy, and tried to probably do too much. And so he's really matured, kind of realized the type of player he is, very athletic player. Defensively is just plus, in the field. That's what catches everybody's eye is how athletic he is at shortstop, that he's one of those true players who's going to stay there at the next level. And then he's not a home run hitter, is what I tell the college coaches. He's one of those guys who's a gap to gap. He's going to barrel up a lot of balls, put a lot of balls in play, put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Shawn, Coach Lucas just mentioned Connor Moore. He's somebody that is one of the best players around the city the last couple of years, led the city in home runs this past year. What have you learned just sitting back and watching his game?
I really learned his confidence. He has a lot of confidence when he goes out there and plays, and just everything he does. He's a hard worker, and I definitely took that this year because I just worked with him every day when I was out there, before practice, after practice, it didn't matter. He was always willing to work with me, and he's just a great teammate overall and just a good person, really good person to be around.
Shawn, with the Florida Prime Dodgers, you've played a lot of showcase tournaments and a lot of games this summer. Where all have you been, and what's been maybe your favorite event you've played at?
Probably the BCS that we just left a week ago. But, it sucks because, it was raining, it was pouring the whole time. So a lot of our games got postponed 3 days, 2 days. So, but it's a great event, a lot of great talent down there. Just really fun to go down there and play.
Coach, what about you? What's been maybe one of your favorite events you guys have been a part of this summer?
They've all been really good. They're all unique. We went to West Palm to start the summer with Prospect Select. Then from there, we got a program invite to IMG Academy through PBR. We're one of 8 clubs to get selected to go to that. So that was kind of an exclusive event. So that offered, some unique challenges. We made it to the Final Four of that. Every one of the Prime teams made it to the Final Four. And then this past one, we went to Fort Myers for the Perfect Game BCS. Probably my favorite is the one we're fixing to go to. When we start on Saturday, the Perfect Game World Series, you just can't sign up for it. You have to be invited. It's the best of the best. I think there's 60 teams in the 2023 class. And, every team we play is going to be legit. And that's the way it should be.
And that one, correct me if I'm wrong, that was in Sanford, Florida. Is that right?
Yeah, that's coming up in Sanford starting Saturday for us.
Tell us a little bit more about it. That sounds like a pretty exclusive tournament.
Yeah, very exclusive. We're gonna play the best of the best. We've got teams that we're playing with double-digit commits. We got teams that got commits from Stanford and UCLA and Texas. So these guys are going to get to see what good looks like. And it's not one of those. There's no easy games. So as a manager of the club, trying to come up with pitching matchups and things like that, this is going to be a tough 5 days for us.
Shawn, are you jacked up about playing in that this weekend?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Can't wait.
You always love to be measured by the best of the best, right?
Yep, for sure. That's what it's all about, really. Yep.
Shawn, currently you're uncommitted, but I know that you've got a lot of opportunities in front of you. Coach, we talked offline a moment ago, probably 10 days or so, you're going to make a decision coming up, right?
Yes, sir. Somewhere around there, for sure.
It sounds like you got a lot of options on the table, man.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah, he's a really special player. And when you're a shortstop who could stay there, he's got a lot of attention on him, which is always good.
a few more minutes here with you guys. Tom Lucas and Shawn Andrade with us tonight. All right, Coach, if any college prospective school is asking you and wanting any kind of input on Shawn Andrade, what do you tell them about him?
They're going to see a lot of the baseball tools. They already see that. They see the glove work, his hands and his feet at the shortstop position. He's got a very good swing at the plate, short to the ball. That's what they all like to see. So he competes at the plate. Even whenever he strikes out, it's a good at bat. He's generally going to foul off some tough pitches. So they see all that. I tell them about the intangible stuff that they can't see. My story of Shawn is when we first started this program 5 years ago, Shawn just showed up at tryouts, and he was 13 years old. We didn't even have a 13-year-old team. Our youngest team was 14, and we're like, well, he's here. Let's run him out to shortstop. And at that time, our shortstop in our freshman group was Colby Holter for the University of Florida, and Shawn went over there and took ground balls with Colby the whole tryout. And the general manager, who's now the AA manager of the LA Dodgers in Tulsa, he was blown away by it. And how confident a 13-year-old kid standing next to Colby, who was already committed to Florida at the time, and just took ground balls. And he's been that kid ever since that moment when we first saw him in the Dodger program, that he has confidence. He has that it factor that, he's got, a lot of ability, but he's got a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I know Colby Halter well. He committed to from Bishop Kenny to Florida early in his time at Bishop Kenny as a freshman. So, I mean, that's talking about a guy that goes on to play at Florida. Pretty cool stuff. Hey, Shawn, what have you been working on this summer? Any area of your game that you focused on in particular?
Oh, yeah, my speed for sure. Definitely my speed. That's been – I mean, I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's definitely I've definitely been, leveling up on my speed. It went down a lot, and I'm just trying to get it down sub 7 for sure.
What do you think about his speed, Coach?
Yeah, that's one of the things as we kind of did our exit meeting and talked to him about the summer, some of the showcases where they start measuring those things. That was one of the things he needed to focus on. So I think I texted him the other day, hey, how's the 60 time coming? Are you working on your 10-yard splits and things like that? Letting him know, here's the things you got to work on to get ready, because it's going to get measured next week.
Yeah.
Shawn, you took to baseball obviously at a young age. Maybe who are some of your favorite players you grew up watching? Maybe your favorite team you've got right now? Anything come to mind?
My favorite team right now has to be the Cubs. I like Javier Baez and his plays, and I like Tatis. I like all the shortstops in the major leagues right now are just really, really good, and I look up to mostly all of them. I mean, there's not one that would be like, he's not that good. I mean, all of them I really look up to. Coach Tom actually sent me a video of Brandon Crawford taking ground balls and sent it actually to me and Connor, and was like, you guys need to step your game up, because it was just mind blowing how good he is. It was crazy.
Yeah, Brandon Crawford's been playing for a long time now. He's playing into his 30s, mid to late 30s at the major league level, and he's been a defensive just wizard for his whole time. And he's got some good pop in his bat too, so he's definitely somebody to look at for
Yep.
sure. I'm sure you're aware of this, but Javier Baez played high school ball in Jacksonville at Arlington Country Day, so pretty cool stuff. Well, guys, last few moments here with you. Shawn, what are you most looking forward to this weekend in the tournament you guys will be playing in?
Just competing, me and my teammates, we've been texting about it, and just having fun out there. That's what it's all about. If you're not having fun, then what's the point of going? So just having fun and competing, and just see what happens.
Shawn, do you have your schools that you're considering? Do you have those pretty much narrowed down at this point?
I mean, yeah, I have them pretty narrowed down, but I'm not really sure on where to go yet. It's going to be a really tough decision though, for sure. Are
you looking to stay around the state of Florida? Are you hoping to branch out? What's your thought process?
I'm thinking staying in state, but if an opportunity comes that I'm willing to take, then I'll take it. But I'm willing to stay in state for sure. Thinking of staying in state. Yeah.
Well, good.
Yes.
Good stuff. We wish you the best of luck in that process. Coach, what about for you? What are you most looking forward to in this World Series you guys are getting ready to play in?
Just seeing the guys compete, seeing them take the field against the best of the best, and how they measure up, and then hopefully a bunch more guys like Shawn get opportunities in front of college coaches to impress them, show them what they can do, and then hopefully we get a bunch more commits here in the next week. And that's kind of what the summer's about, traveling all over the Southeast, just so these guys can showcase their skills and reach their dreams of playing college baseball.
Tom Lucas from St. John's Country Day, Shawn Andrade also from the Spartans program, and they are also participating this summer in the Florida Prime Dodgers Scout team, one of the loaded teams around the Jacksonville area, part of this summer. Guys, I really appreciate your time and best of luck moving forward. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.